Welcome back to Let's Play Banished, year 23 at the moment. And last time we had, well, first off, we finished construction on our hospital, which was great. But we either weren't paying attention or we just suddenly had a bunch of dead people. But one of those dead people were our teacher, and we had no laborer to replace them. So we lost all of the students that were there, and now we've redistributed labor a bit since we had a sudden influx of children and whatnot. We are also running some experiments with farming, and it would be great if the farmers for this one would actually do their job. But okay, that one is done, so let's bring that down to 2, that up, and let's see. Most important things. We are not hurting there quite yet, so let's go ahead and begin construction on those. And once those are done, I'll be fairly content with just waiting and building up some resources, because that is the state of affairs when I had originally played through this year. I got some stuff built, but that for the next couple years we were going to be a bit low on wood, especially as we try and catch up on our firewood. So let's go ahead and check that. Yeah. And as far as I know, builders act like laborers when there's nothing to actually be built. Looks like our beans are gonna do fine, but our potatoes aren't really, I don't think they're gonna give us anything of statistical significance. Let's see. Yeah, alright, those are about done already, so that's good. And like I said, once those are done, I'm just gonna go ahead and let the game run a bit and wait for us to get our wooden stuff back up. Fortunately, we don't have any thank you. Yes, because I couldn't tell that. Get some nomads, because our nomads will allow us to expand our food. Actually, no, I'm not going to begin construction on that. Not bad. 88%. That'll be good enough for me to add to our information list. Has to be at least 70% for me to actually consider being a successful data point. So let's see, we have 2 builders, and they're building that. Once they're done, they should let's go ahead and do that. They should then prioritize and cut down that area. Then let's see, let's go ahead and prioritize up there next. they're already harvesting that because they reached 100%. That's fantastic. I mean, I can't think of too many times that that has actually happened. We're completely out of wood at the moment. Let's see. Are they actually cutting those down? This area down? Looks like it. There's a lot of traffic going in there, in and out of there. As to what that traffic actually is, I have no idea. And down to one laborer. Great. But we do have a decent amount of students, in no small part thanks to the huge crop of children that we had just show up. Alright, and that actually is going to hit 70%. So yeah, and they are harvesting it now, hit 70%. So as long as they are able to collect it all, then I guess I'm gonna go ahead and count it. Where are we already? Yeah, we're at 750-ish. And if food wasn't an issue right now, I would just cut down that orchard and have them replant it, but I mean, 400 plums are 400 plums. Out of laborers again. We're not building anything, so I can go ahead and just take them out. And oh, I have no idea what that was that just past my house. Okay, let's see, 1168 beans. Okay, so it's more than we had for potatoes, so let's go ahead and switch it over to wheat. And we have a merchant that has sheep. Great. I will take 3 sheep, I believe. No, let's just take 2, and then we can do the thing. Can't think of words, but you know, the thing. Okay, I'm gonna pause it as well, just so that he doesn't leave while I try to make my brain work. 25, additional 250. 125, and that's 62 and a half. So 50 and 25. That should be right. Yeah. Sweet. And let us go down here and put our sheep in it. So we'll end up with having some sheep. Let us lower that down. And 2 herdsmen. Okay. And get a gatherer. And let's see if we can up the priority on that. And that having sheep now, we can actually make warm coats rather than just the hide coats. So let's see. Let's go ahead and actually switch it over to the warm coats. And our potatoes, we had 686 potatoes. Switch it to wheat. 686, which wasn't that far behind our behind the bean production. Only 90 behind, so but bean production is definitely higher than potato production. And we do have two. Okay, never mind. They made it home in time. That's good to see. Uh-oh, I think both of our graveyards are full. Great. And we have no firewood at all. Even better. Okay, I am less concerned with having any firewood in there at all. I mean, if need be, I'll just have a little bit of, or just buy one animal. Okay, so tools are maxed. We're gonna start working on that. That's great. Okay, fantastic. That is emptying now, and let's see. Those will be, we'll have our final crop to look at come next season. Still hovering around 10,000. Oh, yeah, not bad. Around 20 children still. Food. Last 5 years have definitely dipped, but yeah, not still. We're not at risk of dying. And actually, the only merchant that I've seen that has taken any food whatsoever has been a food merchant. And it's at a 1-to-1 ratio, so there's no point in me having any food here that I have seen. So let's go ahead and empty that, and let's see what happens. As soon as I have the labor for a couple builders, I will start work on our market up there as well. But as it is almost early spring, I'm gonna start our wrap up. We have another new woodcutter, which is helping us, even though it looks like we have no firewood. We have sheep now, which is absolutely fantastic, and is allowing us to make warm coats rather than just plain leather. We are also one step closer, or well, one step away from completing our farming quest, our farming experiment. And aside from that, not a lot has happened. Our lumber stocks are almost non-existent at the moment. And yeah, we have recovered. We have some students now, and we have got a number of children. I am absolutely satisfied with our current situation insofar as our children go. We have 19 families, 30 houses, so that's good to see. Once we get to that, well, in this case, 25 families, I will start construction on a few more houses, because I don't want to run into the same issues as what we had when we first started playing, or well, not first started, but we've been dealing with the last few years with old people dying off. So anyway, I think I'm gonna record one more episode for this session, just so we can finish up our farm experiment. So without further ado, I will talk to you guys later.